Hi, welcome to my YouTube video. It's been exactly 23 hours and 31 minutes since I purchased Kenneth U's Twitter Salvation System, and I just added my 100th Twitter follower to my new tribe. Right here, you can see the 100 emails I received from Twitter each time someone joined my tribe. You can look, there's quite a few. I purchased this morning at 12:25 a.m. and you can see it's 11:56 p.m. one of 100 emails. You can see that I actually have 104 members here because I did have a whopping total of 4 followers before meeting the Puppet Master. And now, in less than 24 hours, I've grown my tribe 26 times its original size. From 4 to 104 followers, that's a 2,600% increase with Kenneth U's Twitter Salvation System. And you want to know how I did it? Do you want to discover the simple 4-step process I accidentally stumbled upon while trying to understand what Kenneth U was talking about on the Twitter webcast last night? Okay, I'll tell you exactly what I did step by step. But first, I recommend you go get the Twitter Salvation System right now at shockmox.com/utweet before it sells out and he takes it off the market before his wedding in a couple of days. So go there right now. Just pause the video and run. I'll wait right here until you get back to explain this powerful concept and teach you how to steal your competitors' followers right out from under their nose. And man, are they going to be sorry they didn't get Kenneth U's Twitter Salvation System. And you will be too if you don't get your hands on it. Your competitors are going to know exactly what to do to seduce away your followers and begin leading the pack while you get left in the dust. Anyways, enough said. Here's the powerful 4-step system that I accidentally stumbled upon just within the last 24 hours. Step 1. Keyword search on sumize.com. Step 2. Find your competitors. Step 3. Follow their followers. And step 4, become the new leader of the pack. Like I said in my first video, I didn't think Twitter could do much for me because I target a very small, non-English speaking niche. And since my prospects don't speak English, I didn't think I would find many through Twitter. See, I joined Twitter a few months back and I only had 4 followers. Some guy named Reed Florin and a couple other business-related contacts, but no prospects who needed what I offered. So I didn't really plan on purchasing the Twitter Salvation System, but right away I realized that Kenneth U was using a variation of the product launch formula, and that grabbed my interest. So I decided just to play along with him. I wanted to see what he was doing and figured I could learn a few things. So I watched some of the pre-launch videos on his blog. And while watching one of the free dark side of Twitter videos, I went to sumize.com and did a search for my main keyword in my target language, and I found 7 or 8 people who actually mentioned it. So I started to follow them. Nothing exciting happened, and I started doing something else that caught my attention. A little later, I tuned into the teleconference and was kind of half listening while surfing around and reading emails. And then, all of a sudden, I realized that a couple of the people I had begun following were not following me and sending me messages, and I was like, what's up with that? So I started sniffing around and realized that one of them had a couple hundred followers and that he followed a couple hundred people. And as I looked at his followers, I realized that 2 in particular had several thousand followers and followed several thousand other people as well. And then it hit me. See, most people's followers are relative to their following. In a random sampling of the first 5 people on my Twitter list, we have 110 to 308, 79 to 69, 197 to 122, 102 to 69, and 205 to 195. Now that's definitely not very scientific, but I instantly grasped the idea that if I could follow others, I could gain a quick following. So I turned to a Twitter mover and shaker in my niche who had about 3,000 followers and began following 1,000 of his followers. And almost instantly, a few of these people began following me. Kenneth had mentioned on one of the free blog videos the idea that you should give 7 really good tweets before asking for something or promoting something. So I had added links to some of my best video classes available online and then pulled the trigger by inviting them to visit my blog. And here is the real kicker. I haven't even bought the Twitter salvation system yet. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here with the free info on the blog and the webcast. And I think by the time the webcast was over and the sales page went live, I had already about 18 new followers just from Kenneth U's suggestions. So I skimmed through the sales letter and saw that Module 2 would teach me how to pimp my profile in a way that would grab people's attention. See, you need to realize that it's not just enough to follow others. Following someone simply makes them aware that you're there, and then you need to give them a reason to follow you, right where they're looking, at your bio, because they want to know who's following them and why. So I instantly realized that by maximizing the info that I would learn with a Twitter salvation system, I could pique people's interest and exponentially increase the amount of people who would want to follow me without making any mistakes through Kenneth's guidance. So I put the Twitter salvation system in my shopping cart and rushed to the checkout line. And that was at 12:25 a.m. And you know what? It worked. In less than 24 hours, under Kenneth U's mentoring and gentle guidance, we increased my Twitter followers by 2,600%. My tribe went from 4 marketers to 104 warm, pre-sold prospects. And I am so pumped. I'm still working on Module 2, and I can't wait to finish working through the perfect day exercise and tipping the sacred cow list to really realize where I'm going so I can tweak my profile even more precisely. So if you want to test the waters and see what Twitter can do for you, just try my simple 4-step plan. It won't take you very long to start seeing some results, maybe even within an hour. I timed myself and realized I could follow 349 people with just 10 minutes. So you can follow over 1,000 people in just half an hour. And you're just following people. They're going to see you're there. If they like your bio, they're going to want to follow you too. And by targeting your competitors' follows, you know they'll be interested in you too. So just create a Twitter account and add an interesting bio. Then search for your main keyword at sumize.com. Find your competitors. Start following their followers, and bingo. Watch your followers start zooming in on you like flies all over a honeypot. Then go to shockymox.com/utweet and grab your copy of Kenneth U's Twitter salvation system before he takes it down because of his upcoming wedding in just a few days.